Good morning, children. Welcome to English class. Today we are going to learn a prose about Sir C.V.Raman, who is one of the great scientists. Sir C.V.Raman was a great scientist. He was awarded the Nobel Prize for his work on scattering of light and his discovery of the effect of light rays, that is called Raman effect. Raman Institute was the dream child of C.V. Raman. Children, you all might have heard about Sir C.V. Raman. He is one of the great scientists. He worked on the scattering of light and discovery of effect of light rays. And this discovery of the effect of light rays is also called as Raman effect. What it is called as Raman effect. And for this work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize. For what he was awarded the Nobel Prize, children? For his work on scattering of light and his discovery of the effect of light rays. Raman Institute was the dream child of Sir C.V. Raman. He had a dream. What was that? To establish Raman Institute to carry out the research work. Sir C.V. Raman was born on November 7, 1888 in Trichy. He was the son of Chandrasekhar Iyer and Parvati Ammal. His father was a professor of physics at Hindu College, Visakhapatnam. Where was C.V. Raman born, children? He was born in Trichy on November 7, 1888. His parents were Chandrasekhar Iyer and Parvati Ammal. His father was a professor at Hindu College. Raman studied at Hindu College. He had keen interest in science. That means he was very much interested in science. When he was a boy, he had prepared the model of dynamo, and also he read many science books. He used to borrow the books from the college students and read those books. Unfortunately, he used to fall sick every now and then. Very oftenly, he was feeling very sick. His health was getting upset. So, he could not attend the school regularly. Children, after the explanation of each paragraph, you will be getting the questions. You have to write the answers for those questions in your rough notes. Who were Raman's parents? Why was Raman not able to attend school regularly? In spite of his poor health, Sir C.V. Raman got first class in his matriculation exam. He passed the intermediate examination from Hindu College and graduated from Presidency College, Madras. From which college did he pass the intermediate examination, children? From Hindu College, and graduated from Presidency College, Madras. Because of his poor health, his relatives forced him to give up science and advised him to take history and economics. Which subject the relatives wanted to take? History and economics. But Raman had keen interest in science, so he decided to study physics. He got first rank in BA examination and he took MA in physics and completed his master's degree in the year 1907. Write the answers for these questions. Where did he complete his intermediate examination? What subjects did his relatives advise him to take for BA? After his MA, Raman wanted to go to the United Kingdom for higher studies in science. But his health broke down again and again and he could not go. This was the greatest disappointment in his life. Why could not Raman go to the United Kingdom for higher studies, children? Because his health broke down again and again, so he could not go for the higher studies. His relatives advised to take competitive exams. He appeared and got first place and appointed as the Deputy Accountant General in 1907 at Calcutta. What did the relatives advise? To take the competitive exams. He will come out with the flying colors in that exam, and he was appointed as the Deputy Accountant General in 1907. When Raman was appointed as the Deputy Accountant General, all his relatives felt happy because he had settled in his life. But Raman was not happy with his job. He was feeling like fish out of water. That means he was feeling uncomfortable with his work. But still he hoped to become a scientist. What he wanted to become? He wanted to become a scientist. Here is a question. Why could not Raman go to the United Kingdom for higher studies? Though Raman was working as a Deputy Accountant General, he had close contact with the scientist. One day he saw the banner of the Indian Association of Scientists. When he saw that banner, he was filled with joy. He felt very happy, and he got off the moving train and went to meet the scientist who had gathered in that building. What Raman will do, children? He will jump from the moving train and he will go to meet the scientists. When he was in Rangoon, he came to know that an institution had bought a piece of modern scientific apparatus. He suddenly went there to look at it. Such was the interest he had in science. By seeing all these incidents, we will come to know that Sir C.V.Raman had a great interest in science. In the year 1911, Raman was appointed as Special Accountant General of Posts and Telegraph in Calcutta. At the same time, he was offered the post of professor at Calcutta University. When he got that offer, he felt very happy and gladly accepted the post of professor, and he worked in that university for 15 years. How long did he work in Calcutta University, children? For 15 years. He became the director of Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. In the year 1948, the Raman Research Institute was started, and he conducted his research in physics until his death. Raman was a great scientist. Throughout his life, he was intensely attached to science. That means he was closely attached to science. For the sake of science, what Raman will do, children? He will give up the highly paid post of Special Accountant General and accept a professorship at Calcutta University. What he will do? He will leave the post of Special Accountant General and he will accept the professorship at Calcutta University. When Raman was absorbed in his research work, he often forgets his daily food. That means when he was deeply involved in his work, he was forgetting his food and rest. This shows how much of interest he had in science. Like all other scientists, Raman too had a lot of curiosity. While on a voyage to Europe, he saw the wonderful blue of the Mediterranean Sea. What he will see on his voyage to Europe, children? The color of the blue sky reflecting on Mediterranean Sea. And this led him to work on laws of light scattering in liquids, and it ended in his discovery of the Raman effect. This incident itself led to the discovery of the Raman effect. For his work on scattering of light and discovery of the Raman effect, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in the year 1930. In which year he was awarded the Nobel Prize, children? In the year 1930. Why he was awarded the Nobel Prize? For his work on scattering of light and discovery of the Raman effect. Raman was a kind-hearted man. He helped many people in his lifetime. When he was working as the Deputy Accountant General, he helped the villager in exchanging the burnt 100 rupees note into new one. Once at the Raman Research Institute, a candidate was not given admission for his poor performance. When his travelling allowance was paid, the candidate found that he had received more, and the candidate returned that excess amount paid for him. Raman liked his honesty and admitted him to the institution. These incidents showed that how kindful Raman was, how kind-hearted person Raman was. Children, here comes the question. Raman was a kind-hearted man. Explain. During his lifetime, Raman received a number of honors and medals. In the year 1929, he was knighted by King George V and became Sir C.V.Raman, and a number of universities honored him with doctorates. He was a member of many international scientific organizations, and in the year 1954, the government of India awarded him Bharata Ratna. And in the year 1957, the Soviet Union honored him by awarding the International Lenin Prize. Children, how did the Soviet Union honor him? The Soviet Union honored him by awarding the International Lenin Prize. Raman died on November 21st, 1970 at the age of 82. When did Raman die, children? On November 21st, 1970. In his death, India lost one of her great sons and the world a great scientist. This was one of the saddest thing for the world. Children, you have to write a short note on C.V. Raman's life. Read the text properly and write the answer in your rough notes. I hope this class was beneficial for you. Meet you all in the next class. Thank you.